summer of 2022, Cedric Alig's crew broke ground on the first new tram installation in North America in 15 years. Over the next year and a half, they used 500,000 pounds of steel to construct top and bottom terminals and spliced a tow cable burly enough to jettison 75 lucky people up 2,142 vertical feet to Lone Peak in just under 5 minutes. You could call Cedric the Tram Daddy or the God of Gondolas, but most folks who have worked with him just call him the man.
Guys, explore Big Sky with Hoary Marmot. We are here with Cedric Alig. We are in the bowels of the Tram base station. We've seen all the beautiful views and that gorgeous car, and now we are in the brain center of the operation, and you are the chief rigger of the new tram. Yes?
Yes, I am.
That's what we call you. And you are from Switzerland?
Yep, that's true. That's right.
Okay, but you've been here in Big Sky for the duration of the project.
Yes, I came in by mid of April, had a 2 or 3 week vacation in between, but besides that, I was here for till end of December, something like that.
Okay, and you're
about 8 months.
Going back about 8 months. You're going back to Switzerland tomorrow.
Yes.
Are you looking forward to going back?
Yes.
Yes, but you've enjoyed your time here.
Of course.
Okay.
It's a nice place.
It's a nice place. Is this your first tram that you've built?
No, the second I built as a chief rigger, and before that I worked on several other trams.
Okay.
I don't know how many.
All in Europe?
In Europe, yes. Yeah.
Yes. You work for?
Garaventa.
And Garaventa does what? They make lifts?
Yes, we make lifts. We are part of the Doppel Meer Garaventa group, and we do the trams and funiculars. That's a cable-pulled train.
Okay.
In an inclination. We do.
I saw on the website you also do the the chairs that go up steps for old people.
That's another company of Garaventa.
Is that different?
That's another part of Garaventa.
Got it.
It has nothing to do with Garaventa, with Doppel Meer. And yeah, we do like the trams and the funiculars and special rope pulls for Doppel Meer for the group. For example, if there are buildings or like heavy rope pulls with big cables.
Yeah.
That's what we do in the group. And like detachable lifts is made by Doppel Meer, and they install them too. It
seems like you guys are crushing it. Are you the top of the industry right now? What you're doing?
Doppel Meer is, yes.
Doppel Meer is. Why are you so good at it? Why can't Americans get good at it? Is it because you're great or we're inept?
I don't know. Maybe you focused too much to go up to the moon back in the days. I don't know.
Oh, that's what we spent all our money on. Is this a job that you enjoy doing?
Yes, I like it.
Okay.
It's interesting. I like to work outside.
Yeah.
With my hands, and I like to travel to different places. Even I don't see too much usually because we are working a lot. Usually, timeline is pretty tough or makes us work long days and 6 days usually. But
how did this project compare to other trams that you've built? Was this more challenging?
Yes. I mean, one big thing was already the language.
Sure.
Born in Swiss German, then I learned German, French a bit, and English was as well part of school, but not that much. Most of my English I learned while I was working, so that was a bit of a challenge.
And there aren't a lot of people running around here speaking German in Big Sky. No? Were you disappointed by that?
That's all good. Then I could talk shit in German with my friends. No one understood it.
That's fair. You had a lot of other Swiss people here with you?
Yeah, we started with 4, and then at the beginning when we built the bottom terminal down here.
Yeah.
Then we started with the tower. We got I think 3 more guys. And then the crew from down here went up to the top, and the most. When we did the rope pulling, we were 9 guys from Switzerland with help from the resort.
And is that the big crucial step, pulling the tow rope?
That's a pretty big step. Yeah.
Okay.
besides getting the tower down and the terminals, then the rope pull is another.
They're all
is
big
another
jobs.
Yeah, but it's quite a big deal there.
Okay.
And then for sure, hanging up the tram cabins was as well a milestone. But I would say the rope pulling was the hardest. I mean, the toughest.
Needed the most manpower at one time.
Yeah. And you have, for like the terminal or the tower, you have drawings, and you can look into that and build it. For the rope pull, I made my thoughts back in January last year, and then I prepared the tool list, sent that to our guys, and they prepared it and sent it over in, what was it, 8 containers, just rope pulling tools. Then you hope you need to make sure or be sure you have everything, because you can't just run to the office or to the shop.
You can't run down to Ace?
Yeah, maybe not for rope pulling equipment.
I'm trying to phrase this in a way that doesn't badmouth the old tram. What advantages does the new tram have over the old tram? As you like inspected the old tram, how it was constructed?
The old one was smaller, slower, shorter.
Do you think they did a good job constructing the old one?
No, I think so. I mean, by then when it got built, it was the way you construct things. I assume. I was too young to remember how it looked like back then, but I think they did a good job. That it's on it's where it is or was now with that glacier or how they call it, and it moved. That's bad for the resort, but maybe they didn't have the tools or the gear to check it closer how the ground looks like. I don't know.
Yeah, but the new one is certainly a giant step up.
Yeah,
from that one.
Much different.
Yeah.
It's
how do you feel when you ride this new tram? When you get on the cabin, is it just like a sense of pride running through you?
The first few times, yes. Yeah. Now it's just running, just stepping into the tram.
Now it's old hat.
Not old, but it's.
Had you been to Montana prior to this project?
Just to take a look on the construction site back in fall 2022.
Okay.
A few days. And based on that, I did all my thoughts about tools and rope pulling and what we need. And
what were your impressions of Montana when you came here? Did anything surprise you?
Shouldn't say. No, it was nice. I liked it. I mean, we stayed down at the meadow.
Yeah.
And I could see the mountain I work at.
Very
for the first
pretty.
time. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah. They call this America's Matterhorn.
Really?
Have you been to the Matterhorn?
Not on top, but I've seen it.
Yeah. How does our mountain compare to a Matterhorn?
The Matterhorn is more solid rocks here. It's just trash up there.
Okay. We do. That's
to me,
where
it
we
looks
throw
more
it all.
like
We put a lot of bras and beaded necklaces up on our trees. That's our specialty.
Yeah.
What are some memories from this job that you will take back with you to your motherland? Anything stand out?
Yeah, the time I had here, it was a pretty good time here.
Okay.
We had a good relationship with the resort from the first day on. They took care on everything we had or we needed.
Yeah.
And that's not normal.
Okay. But would it be
to work on that mountain? I mean, it's
part of the tram building, or would it be the community?
Would I take me home? Yeah, from everything the best.
Oh, okay. You're just going to choose not to answer that question. That's fine. Have you skied off of the tram?
Yeah.
How is it up there?
In December, in April when I got here, it was good. The last few times I skied it wasn't too good, but I got something special which I can tell you here now, because we had to run a patrol up on a Sunday because no one was around.
Yeah.
So I asked them what's about taking me up and ski down with you? And he said, no, we can't. And I didn't put in any other thoughts, but then they kept asking me, and one day they said, today is good, come on, jump on marks with us, before everyone else could ski it. So that was nice.
So you got to get that sort of like ski patrol perspective. And was that your best skiing day?
Yeah. So one of the best runs up there, from down up there,
What did you ski?
Marks.
Oh, that's a nice, when that's filled in, that ski's really fun.
And it was fun to beat all the locals, you know.
Everybody wants that experience, so good for you. How did you cope being away from your family for so long, being away from Switzerland? Did you find a sense of family here?
Yeah, I made some good friends here.
Yeah.
I mean, home is also Switzerland is always home, but I don't mind being away from there. And I mean, the States are not like a third world country. You have nothing to do, or like you need to be careful with whatever if you walk on the street by night or whatever. So it's not completely different to what's home. Food is maybe a bit different. And,
is that what you miss the most?
I mean, I'm looking forward to some Swiss food, but it's
just fondue. You're just gonna have fondue every meal?
No. I prefer raclette.
Raclette? Okay.
Fondue. I mean, fondue is good too.
That's the one where you heat up the cheese and scrape it off?
Exactly,
onto bread? What do you put it on?
Bread, or you can as well have small potatoes with it, or whatever.
Okay.
But usually it's potatoes.
What did you enjoy eating while you were here?
Yeah, like the traditional American food, steaks and ribs and burgers. I mean,
did you have bison and elk and fun, deer, all that stuff? You like that?
Yep.
All right, good.
No bear.
And you hit the town some as well, right? Did you go to, where did you frequent in town? Restaurants?
The restaurants.
Bars? Did you go to Tips Up? Where'd you go?
Restaurants were like, what was the places we went? River House.
River House is
Corral,
great. Yeah.
The Block 3. And then what else is down there? The Thai place. I can't remember the name. And bar-wise.
Lotus Pad, or is it Thai Basil now? I know.
Lotus Pad and Thai Basil are two different places.
Yeah. All right.
And bar-wise or drinking-wise, it was the brewery, the Beehive, the Tips Up sometimes, and the brothel.
Okay.
And
so
now
you
since the resort is open as well, Scissor Bills.
All right. Scissor Bills, Whiskey Jack, Montana Jack.
Yes.
It is customary when you build a large, iconic vehicle, you get to name it. Okay? So we got the new Tram. You built it. This is your baby. What are you going to name it?
That's a good question. Never thought about naming a tram.
I'm sorry, you have to name it. You have to name it right now.
Lone Peak Tram still.
Lone Peak Tram?
Yeah.
That's what you're going with?
Yeah.
You can put your stamp on it right now, and you're going to say Lone Peak Tram.
That's it.
All right. Respect.
Last call on that.
Yeah. You heard it here.
We're not going to rename it.
From the mouth of
it has to be in the Lone Peak Tram, and it's Daisy.
Of the man who gave birth to it. The Lone Peak Tram it is. Quickly, I have heard that I needed to talk to you, that you have made an impression on the community. Okay? So there's a quick game I'd like to play with you. I call it Mayor Cedric. Okay? Mayor Cedric Alig. Cedric is going to help us. The Swiss are famously neutral, right? We need an outsider to come in and fix some things. And honestly, you did such a great job with the Tram that I think you've got license to do this now. We're going to make you mayor of Big Sky, and I'm going to tell you problems we have, and I want you to quickly fix them, okay?
Try to, yeah.
All right, first problem is construction traffic. How do we fix it?
Less construction.
Less construction.
Bigger roads.
Oh, okay.
Better roads.
Better roads. Bigger loads, or did you say just
better roads?
All right, thank you, Mayor. How about this? Late night food options. I feel like we don't have enough late night food options in Big Sky. What do you do as mayor?
Right now, put a, don't know, McDonald's or Burger King up, which is open 24/7.
A 24-hour McDonald's, Burger King, maybe a combo. I like it. Got bad news though. You did such a good job as mayor, we're gonna make you governor of Montana. All right? Governor Cedric, people are complaining that home prices have gone up. What are you gonna do about it as governor?
Make the rich guys pay more taxes.
Make the rich guys pay more taxes.
So,
all right.
And more taxes on second homes. So
okay.
that it's maybe less interesting to have a second home. It's not good for the resort.
You need to be careful. We're going to actually make you governor at some point. What about this? People are bad at dressing. We don't wear good clothes in Montana. What do we do, Governor?
I actually likes the cowboy look.
Oh, you like it? Okay.
Yeah.
You have no problem with that. All right. Taking a pass.
I bought boots too.
You bought some cowboy boots?
And Spurs,
might as well. Yeah, why wouldn't you wear Spurs through the airport? We don't have mass transit or trains in Montana. What do we do, Governor?
Cool. Good question. That's a good one.
It's a thinker, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, you need that?
I think we need it. Yeah, well, I mean, the people say they need it, right?
Okay.
So they don't want to drive everywhere. They want to take trains. You going to put some trains in or say, deal with it?
Deal with it.
All right, that may be prudent because we're talking about a large state, not very many people. So, oh no, you've been made president of the United States of America. President Cedric. The life expectancy of our population is dropping. It's plummeting. What are you going to do?
Sorry, what was that?
What, the people don't live as long. Americans don't live as long.
What should I do?
I don't know. You're president.
Yeah, it's actually good for the retirement insurance. They can pay them, the ones who live not that long, they can pay them a little more.
All right, that's good. Increase the wages or the pensions of the people who are living.
Yep.
All right. Our chocolate and our cheese are not as good as other countries' chocolate and cheese. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
How do you fix it?
Import cheese and chocolate from Switzerland.
Bring it all in from Switzerland. Are you going to waive the tariffs as a member of the Swiss nation? Save us some money there. By the way, you're going to have to send me some chocolate and cheese from Switzerland after you get back. Yeah?
No.
We can agree on that?
Yeah.
The last issue, America is no longer a shining city on a hill as it once was. How do you fix that? How do you bring us back to our glory days? Fix it, President Cedric. We need you.
I wanted to say think about your president elections, but since I am the president,
you're the president.
It's hard.
What are you going to do?
Cool. Care less about things you shouldn't or we shouldn't care, like maybe less war, less get into other countries' problems.
Okay.
Make sure.
That's a very Swiss answer.
We have we keep the people here in the States happy instead of try to tell other guys what they should do.
Interesting. I like that. And as president, I would support you. The shining city on the hill, it's where we want to be. If this is where we are now, I think the best way to get up there is to build a tram, right? That's what you do best. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
It was great to meet you, and I hope that all your travels back to Switzerland go smoothly. Happy trails. Cedric Alig, the chief rigger here, and we have him to thank for the new tram.